Alright, so I just came back from work and it's about 6:30 p.m. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna try to cold call for about 2 hours, and I hope that I'm gonna book some appointments because that's the goal for the day. Until we don't have the EIN and we can't use the outreach method that we were supposed to use, then we have to improvise. So we're definitely not stopping, just changing the method for a little bit. If you don't know what script, I'm gonna share that with you now. Oh, actually, one more thing before I show you my cold call script is I upgraded my microphone, which is when you go to these filters, I just I added some of the filters. These are my options if you ever want to copy them and see if they're gonna work for you as well. So, and now I'm gonna show you the script, which is this. So, hi, am I speaking to the owner? It's Patrick. And then they say yes, and I'm like, all right, great. Just to be upfront, this is a cold call, and I know that most people hate those, but if you give me 29 seconds, I'll tell you why I'm calling, and then you can just decide if it's worth it. Sounds fair? And then he says yes. My deal is that I will guarantee you 15 additional booked consultations for high-ticket paving jobs, all from qualified homeowners, and all within 30 days, yeah? Now, what that really means is, if we only bring you 14 of those leads, you don't pay us, okay? And you still keep them in your calendar. And on top of that, there's no upfront costs because we only get paid when you get the results first. So, literally, you don't have to do the outreach, you don't have to do booking, follow-ups, we handle everything for you, okay? The only thing you really need to do is show up and close. And I guess you just, you're already doing that. So how does that sound? I kind of changed my camera angle a little bit, so I'm a bit sexier and you can see me more clearly. See, I have problem with my R's because I want to have an American accent when I call these guys, but then at the same time I'm from the UK, so I can't really change the accents that much, so I just don't fucking know which accent to use. And then I have my Polish accent as well, so I'm just fucking switching in between, so I'm using American, Polish and English, 3-in-1 you could say. So I don't know, I can't really fucking roll my R's sometimes, so instead of saying clearly, I say clearly, because it's a bit easier for me because that's how I learned to speak English. So let me know in the comments actually, guys, what accents should I have? Also, because it's 7 p.m. in my country, I'm probably gonna aim for the right side of the US again. So I'm just gonna delete all the states that I don't really want. I know that California is to the left and that Florida is to the right, but all the other stuff I will have to check. And I don't know why I'm playing like this. If I can just go like this and unselect all. What I'm gonna do is just go for this state, which is Pennsylvania, PA, I think that's it, right? We'll see how long it's gonna take us to actually book one of the appointments. Let's go. All right, I don't know if it's a bug, but it tells me that I'm gonna pay $0 for it, and also that the estimated completion time is from 21 to 75 minutes. It was a lot quicker than I expected. I only waited like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm gonna tell you something that I struggle with, guys, okay? I just went to somebody's random site and look how well made it is. It's probably a template, but still, when I look at the site like that, I see all the services they offer, and that they did whole shopping plaza, parking lots and shit like that. It's like, why would they need me, So what I'm gonna do now is actually call them and find out who's gonna pick up, if it's gonna be a receptionist or if it's gonna be an owner. I guess it's just gonna be a receptionist because they're even looking for people here, so they probably got everything figured out. So bro even has a whole page, about me page, and he has a picture with his wife and his kids. Hi, am I able to speak to Glenn by any chance?
He's not available. Can I take a message?
All right, it was just something about the Facebook ads. I was wondering if he's available to speak about it.
No.
All right. All right, thank you. Bye. Yeah, so just like I thought, they have a receptionist and he's not available and he's probably not going to call back. And I didn't even say my name, which is unlucky. I don't know how to get through the receptionist. I'm going to have to find that out. And I don't think I should be saying Facebook ads. Maybe say like a business offer or something. That would be better because Facebook ads, yeah, you're like the 100th person to say that. But then if I say a business offer, maybe he's going to respond to me. But yeah, I guess that's the way to go. Like next time somebody's gonna ask me about it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's about a business offer that I want to propose. All right, so I kind of deleted the columns that I don't really need, so the only thing left is the name of the actual company, if they have a website, and then what do they do, so I can see if, like, for example, this is a landscape and supply store or something. Well, I'm not really gonna call them, am I? When I get to the end of this list, I don't think that I should have a problem with cold calling. I think it's gonna be a bit smoother. Let's go with the first number, CRM here, and paste this number and see what happens.
Hello.
Hi, am I speaking to the owner? It's Patrick.
Yeah, this is Mark. Yeah.
All right, great. Just to be upfront, I just wanted to say that this is a cold call, and I know most people hate those. But if you give me like 20 seconds, I'll tell you why I'm calling, and you can decide if it's worth it or not.
No, I need no money though. I already got some.
You don't need money.
No, thanks anyway.
All right, thank you. Cheers, buddy. I don't need more money. I got some. That's interesting. My heartbeat is fucking up again. Because he answered. He was like, yeah, this is the owner of the company. I'm Mark. We're learning, guys. Let's go. All right. I don't know if I should just continue or let my heartbeat go a little bit down because these are just fucking stupid cold calls. But I'm like, you know, I'm fucking shaking, bro. All right. Second cold call. Let's go.
This is Rich with Conti Paving.
Oh, that's unlucky. Let's go to the third one.
Hello, this is Jim with Atlanta Gas.
Most of these guys, I don't even know if they're gonna respond, you know, because they are probably on their jobs or something, so I don't know, but yeah, I guess just let's go.
Please press 1 to be connected to the party you're calling.
Bro, what? Should I just press 1?
Hi, you've reached Michael. I'm sorry that I missed your call.
Bro, this guy has a really friendly voice. He sounds like he would listen to my offer. So what should I do with these? Like, if they're not gonna answer, should I just like try again later, or should I just delete them? I don't know. Let's just go with another one.
Hi, this is Dylan with DNA Paving and Seal Coating.
My cat came here to say hello. Say hello, Sandy. Ah, she moved the camera as well. Oh, there we go. She doesn't have one eye, but you know, she's still a cutie. She came to say hi. Hello. Let's move the camera back. So far, it's only been voicemail. A receptionist. There was only one owner, and he said, yeah, good money. Yeah, sure you do, buddy. I wish I could be in your situation. My heartbeat dropped a little bit already, so I guess that's good. But it's gonna go up again.
While I try to connect you.
I don't know, man. It's like, should I try these numbers? Like, should I try if somebody has a waiting lobby, bro? There's no way that they actually need me. Okay, this site is really fucking shit. Let's try to call them again and see what happens, okay? I really wanted to just end the call, but I'm just gonna hold and see what's gonna happen.
Dixon Sealer.
Hi, am I speaking to the owner? Sorry, it's Patrick.
Yes, you are.
All right, great. Listen, just to be upfront, this is a cold call, and I know most people hate those, but if you give me 30 seconds, I'll tell you why I'm calling, and you can decide if it's worth it.
Let's hear it.
What's that, sorry? Hello?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, so my deal is that I will guarantee you minimum 15 additional booked consultations for high-ticket paving jobs, and all from qualified homeowners, and all within 30 days. Now, what that really means is, if we only bring you 14 of those leads, for example, you don't pay us, okay?
We're not contractors, sir.
Oh, right.
We're not contractor. Okay, thanks.
Oh, so I got the wrong number then, sorry. He's not a contractor. Bro, what do you mean you're not a contractor? Who are you then? Dixon Sealer. Concrete contractor. Well, you definitely are as a concrete fucking contractor, but I guess he's not a contractor. Yeah, but I am glad that I actually went through with the action and called them back again, because I was like, nah, no way in hell, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, there we go. Well, something new. I'm actually curious if I'm going to get through with the offer today.
Hello.
Hi, am I speaking to the owner by any chance? It's Patrick. Oh, I think he knows the deal. I guess people just call him all the time, and he was like, no, I'm just gonna hang up. Done more materials. Oh, right, okay. I see, it's another material guy. Yeah, I really need to start looking at these leads then, because I just called another guy that actually supplies the materials for the guys that I'm looking for, instead of, you know, being the actual guy that I'm looking for.
Hello?
Hi, is this Sparrow Seal Coating?
Yep.
All right, great. Listen, just to be upfront, this is a cold call, and I know most people hate those, but I have an offer, so if you give me like 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you why I'm calling, then you can decide if it's worth it.
I'm not interested. Thank you, though.
All right, okay. Thank you.
Bye.
See ya.
You're welcome. Bye.
Well, that was kind of respectful, I guess. I'm going to go and bring the Apple Watch and see what my heartbeat is now. All right, guys, I just checked my BPM, and it's about 110, so that's crazy. So yeah, these cold calls do something to you guys. Another one, I'm literally forcing myself, guys. I'm literally forcing myself to do it, but, you know, you have to do what you have to do, I guess. So let's just go with another number.
Thank you for reaching out to Winola Excavating. Please press 1 to be connected to an operator.
Oh, it's the operator shit again.
Winola Excavating.
Hi, am I speaking to the owner by any chance? It's Patrick.
Patrick with who?
What's that, sorry?
Who's this?
Patrick?
Yeah, Patrick. Patrick who? What can I help you with?
I wanted to be upfront. This is a cold call, and I wanted to offer you guys something if you have time. 30 seconds.
I'm good, bud. Thanks.
All right, thank you. Bro, that was shit. He probably was the owner. Patrick who? If I had, you know, cold calling skills, I would have probably, like, you know, go further with it.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Unfortunately, another voicemail. How long is it gonna be calling for, bro? Like, come on.
Thank you so much for calling, and thank you for holding for American Asphalt and Seal Coating. They're speaking. How may I help you?
Is it possible to get through to the owner, please? My name's Patrick.
I'm sorry, their office is unavailable at this time. Do you need to leave a message?
Alright, I just wanted to lay down a business offer on the table. I don't know how else I could get through to them.
I'm sorry, no one's available to take the call right now. I'm sorry.
Alright, that's fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Alright, so it's just another receptionist lady, I guess. Well, it is what it is sometimes. Let's continue. But I'm getting more and more comfortable with it. With every call, I feel like I'm more comfortable. And I'm glad I actually waited those 2 minutes because, you see, she answered.
We're unable to transfer the phone.
Unlucky. I guess it's just gonna be a standard practice at this point. Like, everybody's just, you know, either voicemail or like receptionist or like not interested. But maybe if I go to number 100, one of these guys is gonna be like, yeah, sure, why not?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
You just have to keep trying. As you can see, we're deep into the list now. Well, maybe not deep, but you know what I mean. Deep for me, at least. Like, I'm past like 23 numbers now, which is insane, bro. What? I would never expect that from myself, to be honest.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic...
Of course my call has been forwarded, because why the fuck not?
Hippo.
Hi, am I through to the owner of Hippo Seal? My name's Patrick.
You're pretty close. What's up?
All right, listen, this is a cold call, and I know most people hate those, but if you give me 30 seconds, I'll tell you why I'm calling.
Go
and
ahead.
Yeah?
Your spiel. I'm taking a break, so go ahead. Perfect time.
All right, cheers, thank you. So my deal is that I will guarantee you minimum 15 additional booked consultations for high-ticket paving jobs, and that's all from qualified homeowners, and all within 30 days. And now, what that really means is if we only bring you 14 of those leads, you don't pay us, okay? So you still keep them in your calendar and we get no pennies. And then on top of that, there's no upfront cost because we only get paid when you get the results. So you don't have to do the outreach. You don't have to do the booking, follow-ups. We handle everything for you, okay? And the only thing you really need to do is just show up there and, you know, sell them like you already do. So does that sound nice?
Well, actually, we steered a new way last year with an SEO girl.
All right.
And we went a website and we did away with all of our print ads. Now, we're not a big company, so what we divert to our advertising, and we talk about these usually once a month. We just had this meeting like 2 weeks ago, I think. We're not going to really divert anything else out except for this girl. We're going to keep her going. She's it's been a little over a year, and she's actually generating a huge amount of people to call us or email us.
Oh yeah, that's
right now.
yeah.
We're running pretty good. We're not.
All right, yeah, that's cool then. Yeah, we don't really do SEO at all. What we do is we basically focus on paid ads, and then that's how we basically do it. But we have, like, you know, the whole automation behind it as well, where like you literally don't do anything, but you just, like, you know, accept the booking that we give you, and you go to the site. So that's how we do it. Well, yeah, I understand. I fully understand. So yeah, it's good that you're doing great, guys. Hello. Bro, I don't know if he was interested or not. Like, the call just disconnected, I guess, or something happened. I don't know. But that was nice. That was nice. When somebody answers like that, politely answers like that, I'm like, it's so much fucking easier to do your pitch, guys. Like, honestly, it's so much easier to do your pitch when somebody like that answers. So, thank you. Hippo Seal Crack Filling Driveway Repair. I'm satisfied anyway, because I went through with the whole fucking offer like I always wanted to do. So, that's great, guys. I'm pretty satisfied with that. I think what he said, that he has a SEO girl and they just not looking for anything else. Correct me if I'm mistaken, and if I am, then I really fucked up. I'm actually pumped now. Like, my heartbeat is okay, and I'm pretty positive, and I'm happy. Like, you know, that's fucking cool that somebody like that actually answers the phone and listens to your pitch. So let's just try with this another guy now.
If you can just leave your name, number, and a brief message.
Well, maybe not.
Thank you for calling PCP. How can I help you?
Hi, am I through to the owner of the company? My name's Patrick.
Okay, can I help you?
Yeah, I just I have a business offer that I wanted to lay down on the table. I don't know if I could speak with the owner. Is it you?
The owner's not available.
Oh, right, okay. Is it possible to know how to contact them? Should I just call back this number, or
What's the business offer?
it's just to you know, for you to have some more high ticket paving jobs?
I'm sorry, he's not interested.
All right, okay, thank you. Well, unlucky. Does that sound like a scam or something? 15 additional booked consultations for high ticket paving jobs. Maybe my tonality was bad? How do I get past that? It's regarding new high ticket paving jobs for your business. Maybe like that. I don't know. All right, this is the last one and I have to stop again, guys, because I have to go to sleep and wake up tomorrow because I have to wake up at 4:30 to go to work.
Hi, you reached Cliff and Mary.
And that's it, guys. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna call it a bad day because I forced myself to do it. The end result is that I'm less scared to do the cold calls now because I'm looking at them a different way than I was thinking about them. So yeah, especially after that guy that was like really happy to speak to me because he was on his break. So yeah, I'm gonna look at the cold calls differently now, and the people that don't want to have it and, you know, they hate cold callers, then well, not gonna do anything about that, you know. But yeah, for those people that actually want their services improved because they're like a small company, then I can help them. Positive day, guys, and we're learning something day by day. And even if this cold call thing is not gonna work, I'm gonna jump to the original outreach method. I'm pretty confident we can get clients really soon. So see you in the next video, guys. Bye.